Roman Tuscany and St. Therese over on the inside ambled to the lead at the foot of the straight from Bright Star, but when the whips were cracking was found to be wanting. Kirkby in the middle joins St. Therese as they come down past the 100-metre mark, and Roman Tuscany, under the hard riding of Michelle Wen, is sweeping to them on the outside. Kirkby goes to the lead. Roman Tuscany tried to nab it, but Kirkby's got there, I'd say, from Roman Tuscany and St. Therese after race number 3.
All right, it is a photo, but I think you'll find it will be 2, 8 and 3. And you see the ground shot, although on that, the 8's right up there. So we'll leave that to the judge. We'll get that result very shortly there after the running of that event there in New Zealand. The 7th is coming up in 17 minutes over the 1200 here. 10's about Playful Fingers and is the favourite on track. You're getting overs there. Kinetic at 9.40, 16 for Hallucinate, La Bella Dama at 8.90, 9.10 for Minnie McGuinness, and there's been good support for the 6 as well. Then you've got Sing Along at 17, Altiero at $12, and then further down to 12's Crying in the Chapel, 9.80 for Palista Bay, then 12's for Victory Rights, Far South 13, Laveno at $16, and others are scratchings there. Oh no, over to a rousing 9.80 and Verlay at $24. That's over 1200, that 7th event in 17 minutes. Still no result there, but we'll flash that result up, so keep watching. And New Zealand pretty close there as we take you back now to Doomben once again for the preview. Alan Thomas and Larry Olsen.
Feature race this afternoon, the fly.
Rightio, well, I think... I tell you what,
didn't know it was blowing that hard.
The wind's not upsetting you. I tell you what, there hasn't been a hair out of the place. What's that?
It's called
25's Hallucinate. La Bella Dama now at 4.50. Minnie McGuinness, who's first up and has fresh form, has won first up before, and as it updates is now at 8.30. Sing Along 28. 20's for Altiero. And then further down to 16's Crying in the Chapel, 13 Palliser Bay, 24 Victory Rights, 28 Far South, 21 La Veno. As runners are getting set there at the 1200. We're not far off this big day at Rose Hill, and everyone, of course, waiting for the return of Might and Power, and that's one of the features on of many today on Chelmsford Tramwood, and the Furious and Roman Consul, terrific race racing there at Rose Hill. Continuum at $12 in the first. 3.20 National Saint is equal favourite. Easy Style 7.50.
3-year-old fillies. Look about ready. And racing now. Late scratching Verlay and Far South missed the kick by 7 or 8 lengths, and Arousing's got back as well. Playful Fingers showing speed with Minnie McGuinness, Crying in the Chapel, and Victory Rights. Altiero goes forward. Palliser Bay and La Bella Dama behind these runners, and then Hallucinate and Sing Along, Tutor Kinetic and Lavano. Wider out is Far South, and the last here as they scream down the side is Arousing. Playful Fingers 3/4, Minnie McGuinness, and Palliser Bay right on them third. 3 lengths Altiero, Crying in the Chapel. A length into the next. La Bella Dama, Kinetic's about to go far. The next is Hallucinate about to go forward. Victory Rights at the 600 metres to Far South Lavano. Sing Along behind these runners, Arousing, and Kinetic is last of all. Running this at high speed down the side, 500 metres out. Playful Fingers, Minnie McGuinness, and about to come out and around these runners then as they turn as Palliser Bay. Playful Fingers on the inside of Minnie McGuinness, but Palliser Bay is picking them up, and Arousing is starting to run on, and wider out is La Bella Dama. It's Palliser Bay to Playful Fingers, Minnie McGuinness, Arousing out wide, and Altiero getting up, and behind them Playful Fingers is coming again like a good filly. Oh, she's all we thought she was, and Playful Fingers at the line will win. Second is very close. Arousing, Altiero, and behind them Palliser Bay, Minnie McGuinness, La Bella Dama, Crying in the Chapel. The next home has been Kinetic, Hallucinate. Lavano behind these runners, then Far South, Sing Along, and Victory Rights.
Well, she was well backed and she got the price. Fought them all off in the straight. Playful Fingers to pay $4 and $1.80. Pretty close for the minors there. Altiero, a rousing few of them in the minors, about 4 there for second and third. And repeating 18 was the late scratching there. Now, Rose Hill, the first, the Ming Dynasty over 13.50 starts the day. What should be a fabulous day there at the Hill. Continuum is into 9.80. National Saint at $3.10. Easy Style at $8.10. Brocade at 16. Topazias at $9.80. Ocean at $7.90. Now,
Racing this time, and National Saint, the favourite, easily lobbed in the lead and has a break of about 3/4 on Easy Style, settling down. Third is Continuum, followed by Canny Fly, then the Queenslander Topazios, closely attended by Ocean, Chief's Deputy. War Turtle and Brocade is dropping out to last. They race along to the first corner, and National Saint just the leader from Easy Style with a length and a half's gap to Topazios wide third. Continuum fourth and Canny Fly is next in the centre, followed closely by Ocean. A muddling run race it is. War Turtles on the inside and Brocade being second last, and on his outside a half length away is Chief's Deputy. They work their way along the side of the track. 650 metres to go. No change in the order. National Saint about a half length clear on Easy Style. On the fence is Continuum, and wider out is Topazios, and splitting Topazios and Continuum Canny Fly. From Ocean, War Turtle, Brocade, and still absolute as Chief Deputy. This has been the order from just after the start, and around the corner National Saint a half length on Easy Style. On the inside getting the run now Continuum, and a length the Canny Fly, followed by War Turtle and Ocean. Down to the 200, National Saint, hands and heels. The rider's about to draw the whip. Continuum on the inside is tackling strongly. Continuum bridging the gap now on National Saint to hit the front. Canny Fly coming home late on the outside, but Continuum's in no danger, and Continuum wins the first nicely from National Saint and Canny Fly, followed by War Turtle, Ocean, Brocade, Easy Style, and then Chief's Deputy and Topazios a distant last.
And the winner number 2, Continuum, $7.80 and $2.50. Second number 3, National Saint, $1.30, and third number 8, Canny Fly, to return $1.90.
Triple S, the good sports on the National Racing Service. And let's go out to Sandown now and get an update on race number 1.
At Sandown is the...
They make a line, the gates are back and they're off and racing, and Deputy Girl was first to break the line towards the middle from What to Do on the outside. Leonard Thomas very wide, driving up there is White Coloured Junkie over on the outside, and Capistrano Bell the rail. Then came Kachina, followed by in behind those horses there was Raging Brook over on the outside, and then Innocent started it, and behind those horses then was Maze Love, then another Chardonnay on the inside of Sasakawa, and out deep in the track there, back second last now is Just Eliza, and 2 lengths away to Guilty as Charges. Last of all, about 10 to 12 covering the field at the 1200 metre junction now, and the leader is What to Do is bowled to the front by length and a half to Leonard Thomas second, sitting up on the outside. They were followed by Raging Brook, who presses on out wide on the track and getting a nice run on the inside, Deputy Girl. Then the grey White Collar Junkie is next, followed by Capistrano Bellet's inside. Then Innocent started out deep in the track, and they were a length and a half in front then of Just Eliza, followed by Kachina, and then came another Chardonnay the inside. Then Sasakawa is buried back on the inside of Traffic, followed by Maze Love, and about 2 lengths away to Guilty as Charge, who's last of all and still about 12 or 13 lengths off the leader. And these leaders have broken away as they come down to the home turn. It's What to Do over on the inside is joined now by Deputy Girl in the middle, and out deep in the track is Raging Brook, and they're about 3 in front to Capistrano Bell. White Collar Junkie is under the bat on the outside, and then Just Eliza as they swing into the home straight now, where Deputy Girl, this flashy one, Deputy Girl, has raced to the front from What to Do. Then Capistrano Bell, White Collar Junkie is starting to respond to O'Sullivan's riding and come home well, and then Raging Brook. It's Deputy Girl the leader. White Collar Junkie on the inside is drawing level late. White Collar Junkie on the inside, and White Collar Junkie outstayed Deputy Girl. Look at Guilty as Charged chiming in, might have even grabbed Capistrano Bell. I'd say it has for third. Then Kachina in behind those horses, then Just Eliza, Raging Brook, and then What to Do, followed by Sasakawa, Maze Love, then another Chardonnay, and well out of it Innocent Starlet and Leonard Thomas at the tail of proceedings.
Well-backed White Collar Junkie and Lance O'Sullivan gets through to win the 8th at $4 and $1.70 over Deputy Girl and Guilty as Charged running third. So 10, 3, 4 after the running of the 8th. Getting closer to the first at Sandown, and runners getting around to the start of the 2800 for the hurdle. Silver Metal is now into 550. More money in the pool now. And it's 470 about Silver Metal, so well back the toppy here. Top rater. Classic Prince at 230 has been favourite throughout. Arnie Canali at 780. Les Vos Ruler now 610. Flying Voodoo at 670. Our Hooligan at 25, and New Sea is at $20. That's the first. Now, Waiters Right at Rose Hill on the first, where the winner was number 2, and that was Continuum. 238, the numbers there. We're just filtering through with trifectas. They're a little slow, but we're still missing NSW. That shouldn't be too long. There, 710, 220, 140, 170, and Quinella 960, but still awaiting the trifecta in New South Wales. You have 133 and 108.40 for the others. New Zealand divs. 1 Playful Fingers, $4 180, 17 a Rousing $5.80, and 8 Altiero at $5.10. Quinella $45, 117 and 8, $1,896 trifecta. At the start at Sandown, let's get the late mail.
They're off this time, and they've jumped away in a good line. Silver Metal near the inside, one of the first to show out. Les Vos Ruler, Arnie Canali, and New Sea the outside as they come to the first, where Les Vos Ruler jumped it okay from Silver Metal over on the inside. A length then comes Our Hooligan. Classic Prince being eased back into the field with Arnie Canali, New Sea, and about 4 last of all is Flying Voodoo. They jump the second and they're heading towards the turn, and Silver Metal, the centre of the track. The rider trying to get it to come back underneath him, and it will now as Our Hooligan took the lead. Third is Les Vos Ruler. Then comes Classic Prince on the inside, Flying Voodoo. Arnie Canali, and the wide runner there is New Sea, about 5 away from the inside. As they come to the jump 300 metres out, it's Our Hooligan from Silver Metal, Les Vos Ruler. A length away to Classic Prince, New Sea tracking deep, Flying Voodoo, and last one away is Arnie Canali, but the pace only ordinary as they jump the one at the 100 metres, and the leader, Our Hooligan. Silver Metal pulling on the rider now over on the outside, followed by Les Vos Ruler, and New Sea goes forward. With a round to go, 2 lengths to Classic Prince, followed by Flying Voodoo, and last of all, one away is Arnie Canali. 1,800 metres out, and Silver Metal went up on the outside to join Our Hooligan in the lead. They're 3 in front of Les Vos Ruler now. On the outside of it is New Sea, a length of Flying Voodoo. On the outside of him, the favourite Classic Prince, and 2 last of all is Arnie Canali. Into the back, 1,600 metres to travel, and Our Hooligan again took over, leads by 3 parts. Silver Metal still fighting the rider. 2 away, Les Vos Ruler, 1.5 to New Sea. Then Flying Voodoo, a neck further back, Classic Prince, and 2.5 to Arnie Canali. 1,400 metres out. And it's Our Hooligan leading by 3 parts of a length, Silver Metal. Third over on the inside, Les Vos Ruler going nicely from New Sea, Flying Voodoo. Then Classic Prince, and 2 last of all is Arnie Canali as they fly. The next New Sea put in a shocker and drop back to last. 1,200 metres out, Our Hooligan and Silver Metal by 3. Les Vos Ruler third, 1.5 Flying Voodoo. A length further back, the Classic Prince. They've got away about 4 in front of Arnie Canali. And you can forget about New Sea. He's not travelling well, 1,000 to go. And here's Silver Metal on the outside of Our Hooligan, cutting at each other. 3 to Les Vos Ruler, a length away to Flying Voodoo, urged forward. Then comes Classic Prince. Another 3 away, Arnie Canali, as they run down the hill. 800 metres out, Our Hooligan, a half in front. Silver Metal again goes up on the outside. 2.5 to Les Vos Ruler, Flying Voodoo, followed by Classic Prince, and 3 to Arnie Canali as they head to the turn. 600 metres out, Silver Metal, Our Hooligan, Les Vos Ruler, and Flying Voodoo makes a line of 4. Just behind them, Classic Prince, and closing Arnie Canali as they swing the bend. 450 out. We're going to race on our hands here. Silver Metal grabbed by Les Vos Ruler. Flying Voodoo the outside, Classic Prince going back to the inside, and then Our Hooligan from Arnie Canali. Here's the next coming up, and Flying Voodoo took the lead narrowly from Les Vos Ruler. Classic Prince switching around heels. Les Vos Ruler, Classic Prince going to him on the outside. Flying Voodoo, Classic Prince took the lead, 100 metres to go, and over the last, Les Vos Ruler dipped at it, but Classic Prince coming away from Flying Voodoo. Les Vos Ruler holding down third, but 2 out of 2 for Classic Prince. Wins comfortably by 3 lengths on the line to Flying Voodoo. 2.5 third, Les Vos Ruler. Then Arnie Canali, Our Hooligan, Silver Metal weakened on his run, and New Sea has tracked them in some 30 lengths away.
2, 5 and 4 at Sandown. To the winner, Classic Prince, 230, 160. Second 5, Flying Voodoo, 290. And number 4, third, Les Vos Ruler. No third dividend.
Number 2, Classic Prince, Craig Durden, switched course a couple of times in the straight, went back to the inside going to the second last and then switched around the 2 leaders, coming to the last, and he put in a real spurt, and he's kicked away to win very comfortably. Second placing, going to Flying Voodoo, number 5, ridden by Brian Constable, and third in 4, Lesvos ruler Willie Harnett.
Blue Banker is the favourite at $2.30.
Always dancing back at the start as to Lambada Dancer, and Pearl given time to settle down with Jollify, the gun runner. He came out quickly and he puts a little break on them. 2 lengths from Sir Howard. The next out, Blue Banker inside of Linford, and one around those runners, Jollify, Always Dancing next outside of the Actress. Lambada Dancer next outside of Impel, the last on the fence as they travel off the back of the track. They've got 850 metres still to travel, and it's the gun runner. 1.5 Sir Howard, our Blue Banker. Third inside of Jollify, and Big Linford's tracking through on the favourite, and then Always Dancing behind them, Lambada Dancer, Impel and the Actress over on the inside as they travel on down towards the 650 metres, and it is the gun runner still in front from Sir Howard. 2 to Jollify, our Blue Banker hunted up a bit, and then Always Dancing, Linford ridden along, Impel's looking to pick up the bit coming down the side, and then Lambada Dancer, and the Actress is last of all as they come towards the home corner. It's the gun runner. Sir Howard is tackling it over on the outside as they turn and go for home. A little deeper out, Jollify, Always Dancing to the outside. Impel and our Blue Banker back in behind them. Sir Howard a length in front from the gun runner out wide. Jollify, Impel, he's about to flash at them with Always Dancing. Sir Howard, the gun runner, Jollify and Impel in the centre. Jollify to Sir Howard, Impel and Always Dancing. It'll be close. Jollify, Sir Howard, Always Dancing, and then running on strongly was Lambada Dancer, Impel not far away from the gun runner, the Actress Linford, and the favourites run last, our Blue Banker. Number 10 will win, Jollify, at $14 for the win and $3.70 for the place. Okay, let's have a look at the last little bit here. Now, Sir Howard in front, Jollify on the outside, and Robert Hannum wearing it down, and Always Dancing coming home strongly over on the outside. And at the line, Jollify has done enough to beat Sir Howard, Always Dancing, and then close up we had Impel on the inside of Lambada Dancer, the gun runner. The biggest surprise, I guess, Mike, is to see that one last in picture shot there.
Yeah, a little problem with the totes there, but obviously Jollify should be pretty big odds, beating Sir Howard and Always Dancing, 10, 3 and 8. In the meantime, getting close to a start for the Roman Consul at Rose Hill, and number 3's There Is, still the hot favourite at $1.30. Second pick on the tote, number 2 Kutamutu, $5.80, and number 4 Phoenix Park, $9.40. And the rest are all...
off. He missed it about a half length, and Zerez is back third as they settle down. He's got so much natural speed. He's going up quickly, but Phoenix Park is the leader, about a half length or so on Veteran. Third posse is Zerez, and a couple to Kutamutu. 2 further back is Pixel, and a half the inside Reenact. Phoenix Park in front as they come down past the 800. Narrowly, though, from Veteran. Zerez wants to go quicker, and Brian York, as the speed slowed, shot the hot pot around the outside, and the Mukadama Colt Zerez, about 3/4 Phoenix Park, kicking up again to keep the favourite out. A length the Veteran, this trio of race 6 Kutamutu, a length further back Pixel, and 2 lengths to Reenact. As they come along the side at the 450, and Phoenix Park with the inside running again, just shading Zerez, being tracked by Veteran, 6 Kutamutu, 2 Reenact and Pixel. Straightening up, this will test him today, Zerez. Phoenix Park is the leader, a half length on Zerez, being shaken up by York. Dan Beasley goes for the whip on Phoenix Park. Zerez quickly got the better of him, and then Veteran on the outside. Kutamutu's made up many, many lengths. Veteran's having a shot at Zerez. Oh, don't tell me as the bubble burst. Veteran, and look at Kutamutu. Kutamutu will blouse them all. And Kutamutu, the dual acceptor, raced on to beat Veteran. Zerez a weakening third, followed by Phoenix Park a weakening fourth. Reenact second last, and Absolute the roughy Pixel.
2, 5 and 3 at Rose Hill. Number 2, Kutamutu, $7.62.30 from 5 Veteran, $5. Third, number 3, Zariz, no third.
And he has gone under. Kutamutu. The stable certainly pulling the right rein, scratching him out of the first to run him here. And he's paid 6.20 and 2.20. Brad Stewart, unstoppable. Waiting on the numbers to come up. Kutamutu by Dane Wynn from Cashel, bred by Dr. N. Assad, who races the horse in partnership with Dr. P. Wikramayaki and Dr. A. Sankey, trained by Jack Denham, Bradley Stewart aboard, and has paid 6.20 a win and 2.20 a place. Veteran has run second, number 5, and it'll pay $6.80, and there'll be no third for the favourite, number 3, Zariz.
Company 150, number 8, third Eamon Newman, 450.
And will be followed by Newcastle.
Wraps up racing from New Zealand. Well, we've got 11 races off.
Michael Collins began fairly towards the outside. It's a great charge for the lead. Palliates there. Miss Pickaway up on the inside, and Manuel. Then Michael Collins is starting to steam over from the outside as they settle down into Strider. And they'll be followed then by Classic Dame, who's getting right up on the inside. King Fly Park just behind them. Then came Saludos the outside, about 2 lengths to Landmark. And they'll be followed by Stylish Heritage, followed by No Fibs. A further 2 or 3 lengths away then. 2 behind them on the inside was Selman as they race down the back with about 1,200 to go. On its outside there was Status Quo. There's another one trapped out deep on the track, and they're followed then by back on the inside Sky Salute, and Milnorm is last of all as they leave the back behind them. It was Celtic Swing that's about 3rd or 4th last. Down the side they run now at the 850 metre mark, and Miss Pickaway is stringing them along in the lead. It's Miss Pickaway by 2.5 lengths to Manuel second. Michael Collins from one of the outside gates has got into a beautiful position for Trudy Collett, the next runner. Then Palliate followed by Classic Dame, who's on the inside, and they'll followed 2 lengths away then to King Fly, followed by Saludos. Celtic Swings on the improve right around the outside, but it's had no luck, and they're followed by Stylish Heritage. Milnorm to the outside from No Fibs and Landmark, and then Status Quo, and well out of it is Selman and Sky Salute, one of the last runners as they wheel into the straight, and Michael Collins went to the leader. It's Michael Collins in front from Miss Pickaway on the inside. King Fly now cutting to the inside and coming home well. Palliate's right there at any old odds, and so is Saludos, and Celtic Swing right down the outside, and No Fibs getting up on the rail. King Fly went to the lead right down the outside. Saludos swamping him, and then No Fibs and Palliate in the middle. It's a great go, 4 of them across the line. Palliate, I reckon Palliate's won it from over on the outside. Saludos, and hard up against the inside No Fibs, King Fly, Status Quo, Milnorm. Then Celtic Swing, followed by in behind them Selman, Michael Collins weakened. Then Sky Salute, Classic Dame was over on the inside, and they were followed by Manuel, and then Miss Pickaway, who carved up, and Landmark's one of the last home blanket finish.
Was it ever? But Palliate favoured to get the photo.
Lovely sunny day, light northerly breeze blowing.
And off they go. And they've broken in a perfect line with Pergola dropping straight out the back. Keeper away smartly. Seacombe Grove and also Rum have begun well. Polish Echo over on the outside as they settle with Zamarin. Then comes Mrs. Miyagi, Adolescence, Pergola, 2 away Logies, and last of all is Autumn Day. Over towards the 1,000 metres they travel now, and the roughy Seacombe Grove takes over, leads by a length. Zamarin over on the inside, Keeper in the box seat. A length further back to Rum in the centre. There's one over on the outside of it. Adolescence back on the inside. A length and a half, Mrs. Miyagi. Polish Echo was the one caught out deep. Then Pergola. And the last pair, Logies and Autumn Day. 800 metres out. And Rum takes the lead here, leading by 3 parts of a length of Zamarin. Polish Echo is over on the outside. Seacombe Grove rather in front. Third placing there is Polish Echo, but deep. A length to Rum now going forward. Keeper on the inside, sweating on a run from Mrs. Miyagi. Then Pergola, Adolescence drop back sharply from Logies as they turn the corner in Autumn Day. 400 metres out into the straight. Seacombe Grove just the leader from Zamarin. Polish Echo and Rum out deep, then goes over on the inside. Keeper's trying to get through. Wider out Mrs. Miyagi, and Pergola going with it as they head down to the 200. Polish Echo, Keeper got right through along the inside. Mrs. Miyagi and Rum are battling away, followed by Pergola, but Keeper in front of Polish Echo. Mrs. Miyagi the outside, and Rum followed by Pergola. Keeper just in front. Polish Echo won't lie. It's Keeper in front. Keeper's just won, and about a half head to Polish Echo. 5 away third, Pergola just in front there of Mrs. Miyagi and Rum. Then Adolescent Logies followed by Autumn Day. Zamarin and the leader around the turn. Seacombe Grove has dropped out to run last.
Brett Preble on number 1, keeper, to return 410 the win, 180 to place. Second, number 3, Polish Echo, 320. And third, number 6, Pergola, 260.
The winner will be keeper, number 1, ridden by Brett Preble. A perfect ride, just the copybook ride there by Preble over a very, very gallant Polish Echo, who was caught out wide all the way and just wouldn't lie down. And I think you'll find Pergola will get third many, many lengths away. 1 and 3 are in the frame. 1 keeper, Brett Preble. Number 3, Polish Echo, Sam Highland. And it's a further photo for third, which I think will go to Pergola in the centre from Mrs. Miyagi and Rum. Number 6 gets it, Pergola, ridden by Damien Oliver. 1, 3 and 6 official, 1, 3 and 6.
So the track will have to be cleared of these 2 horses, both being taken away now. Black Ledge is very flighty. He's
set to go now for race 11 at New Zealand.
As Ollie French looks across the line for the straight shipping Wanganui Guineas, and they're off. Cousteau and Starbow back with High Reason at the hop. Beginning quickly are the 2 stablemates, Tasman Raider and Grey Friar. Right there, Camacho, Tit for Tat, and Wax goes forward in Nostromo. It's a pressure race. North City Express and Sectare fit in behind these runners, bumper to bumper inside of those. A length Real Flyer at the 1,000 to High Reason. Starbow second to last, and Cousteau is last, and there's no clear leader here. Wax working over on the outside, going through in the centre, Tasman Raider and Grey Friar the inside. Nostromo is fourth a little deeper. Camacho's just behind the leading group, rather Tit for Tat is just behind the leading group, and then we've got Camacho inside of bumper to bumper. Sectare Fidim's a little wider out behind them as High Reason and Real Flyer. North City Express as they come down the side, and then Cousteau and Starbow. They run up towards the home corner. Tasman Raider, Nostromo, Tit for Tat coming around them, bumper to bumper, and Sectare Fidim and North City Express is about to run on as they turn. Tasman Raider on the inside, out wide, Tit for Tat, bumper to bumpers coming out and after these runners, and Cousteau from last is flying, and High Reason is coming with it. Tit for Tat, bumper to bumper out wide, and then High Reason getting through as Cousteau and Starbow the inside. Tit for Tat in front, on the inside is Cousteau. Tit for Tat will win the Guineas. Tit for Tat has got it. Cousteau, Starbow, High Reason all close up. North City Express bumper to bumper. A little break, Grey Friar, Nostromo, Real Flyer. The next home then has been Camacho. They were followed across by Sectare Fidim, Tasman Raider and Wax pulling up quickly at the back of the field. Number 8, Tit for Tat's got it. It'll win the Guineas. 1360 and 365. Cousteau getting home very strongly, as to the local Starbow, and right with them High Reason. But this is well deserved. Number 8, Tit for Tat will get the prize by 3/4 of a length. It's very close second and third. Enormous run Cousteau from last. Starbow on the inside kicking home strongly, as to High Reason.
Result of that minor photo soon, as they're getting ready at Rosehill Gardens for the third.
Mastery on the inside, jumped out quickly. He's being hard ridden.